Hi, I'm Sana. I am the mascot of Annona IT Solutions Private Limited. Today, I will take you through the exciting world of supply chain finance and tell you of a proprietary product called Dhanapurti, which will help you in managing your entire supply chain finance. Our features are revolutionary and we have also applied for patents, which you will see as we go along. I'm a cute cup showcasing a powerful software. But let me assure you that our software is so simple and easy to use that you could call it a child's play. So now, let us start with supply chain finance. But before that, let us first understand what is supply chain. Supply chain management is the management of the flow of goods and services. It includes the movement and storage of raw materials, work in process, inventory, and finished goods from point of origin to point of consumption. Let us take an example of manufacture and sales of cars. A car manufacturer buys raw materials from various suppliers. They can be as follows. Raw materials such as aluminium sheets to be given the desired shape of the car, semi-finished product such as doors without locks, and fully finished products such as tires and so on. They need to procure all the raw materials and then process it to finished product. Here, cars and then sell it to the dealers who in turn sell it to the end buyer or the consumer. By the time the end product goes to the consumer, it has not only changed in the ownership, but it also has got financed in various stages as it moved from one stage to another. Here, if we take a bank financing the entire supply chain, it would have been as follows. First, they finance to procure the raw materials. Then, they finance to manufacture it to the finished product, and then they finance the dealer to procure it, and finally they finance the end buyer or the consumer to own it. Thus, one product has gone through various stages of financing and transfer of ownership. Supply chain finance optimizes cash flow and by allowing businesses to finance the transactions at various stages from procurement to supply. Typically, the bank pays off the supplier for purchase of raw materials, gives working capital to manufacture it to finished product, and then finances the sale to the dealer and then further the dealer to the consumer. Our product encompasses end-to-end process where it starts from submitting business plans, collaterals, etc., then getting limits sanctioned, generating and mapping transactions from purchase of raw materials to sale of finished product. Apart from that, it has a host of innovative features such as planning tool, status tool, inventory management, payment process, and so on. It also has web services which enables it to talk with any software that you may have. Let me take you through it, and I'm sure you will appreciate our product, the latest kid on the block.
Dhanapurti provides solutions for the inherent challenges. Dhanapurti has a robust planning tool which maps all the delays in the financial transaction and thereby handles unpredictable cash flows. Dhanapurti automates the entire end-to-end process of supply chain finance. Dhanapurti's payment module captures and processes every payment made. Disputes, the bane of any supply chain finance system, is handled very easily by Dhanapurti.
This is our common login screen. Using this screen, the bank and customer can log in to our system. Customer account creation. First, the bank employee will log in with his credentials and create a customer account. The new customer data added will go for approval. Once approval is done, the account will be created. Once the account is created, the customer will log in to his portal using the login credentials provided to him via email. After login, he will be redirected to the comment page. Here, he has two modes. First one, trading section. In this account, the customer can borrow money from the bank for buying goods and then selling goods. There is no manufacturing process involved. Second, master plan. In this account, the customer can generate a master plan and ask the bank money for buying and manufacturing goods based on collateral documents submitted. Now the customer will use the master plan account. Master plan. First, the customer will add his supplier and buyer's data in the system. Here, the customer is adding a new supplier record in the system. Along with the data, he will also assign ratings. This data will be verified by the bank and accordingly accounts will be created for those suppliers and buyers. The login credentials will be forwarded to them via email. Now the customer will create a master plan where he will enter his entire business records in details. After adding the master plan, the customer has to specify the collateral documents he wants to submit to the bank. Bank employees will log into the portal and approve the newly generated plan. Once approved, the bank will set rates on the buying amount and working capital amount requested. Once the rates are approved, the new data will be forwarded to the customer. He can accept or reject the rates set by the bank. On accepting the rates, the customer is given the option to distribute the sanctioned amount amongst his branches and/or subsidiaries. Once the distribution is done, the customer can create new business plans under that master plan. Business plan. Here the customer will select whether he wants to buy or sell goods. In case of buying goods, he will deal with a supplier. In case of selling goods, he will deal with a buyer. First, the customer will buy goods. The customer buying amount cannot exceed the amount sanctioned by the bank under the master plan. Based on the data entered, it will generate a purchase order. The purchase order has to be approved by the supplier. In case the customer wants to sell goods, he will select the buyer who wants to buy goods from him. Based on the data entered, an invoice will be generated. In some cases, the customer may want some extra buying amount in addition to the bank sanctioned amount. He can apply for limit burst. The bank may or may not accept his request. Payments. Our system also allows the customer to make payments in case the mode of payment is check, DDLC or bank guarantee. The bank has to clear the payment request. He can make payments to the bank annually, quarterly or half yearly or even monthly for a trading account. Planning tool. We have applied for patents for planning tool. There are 4 different types of pre-planning categories. First one, pre-plan event for purchase order where the concerned supplier is banking with the same bank as the customer. Second, pre-plan event for purchase order where the concerned supplier is banking with a different bank. Third one, pre-plan event for invoice where the concerned buyer is banking with the same bank as the customer. Fourth one, pre-plan event for invoice where the concerned buyer is banking with a different bank. Once a purchase order created by a customer is approved, our system provides him with the option to create a planning table on that particular purchase order. Our system provides him with a list of preset events. Along with each event, the system provides a pictorial illustration. The customer will enter the start date. Then he will enter the data in the day number column. Based on the day number entered for each event, the date will be calculated automatically. If any of the dates calculated is a Sunday or a holiday, the system will automatically throw an alert and ask the customer whether he wants the day as a working day or not. If the customer considers that date as a working day, then the system will accept that date, otherwise, the next date will automatically be captured. Also, along with the events, he has to mention the documents he plans to update in the system. After creation of the plan, the customer or bank can see the events anytime. The events whose dates have not been passed are marked as red, and those which have already passed is marked as green. Along with the events, status, the pre-planned documents, and some statistical data based on the number of days is also displayed. A cost exposure graph of all events under a particular master key is also displayed. After the entire event transaction is completed, our system will show the complete end-to-end process in the form of animation. Comparison tool. The pre-planned events are compared with the actual data, and delay, if any, are displayed in number of days. Also, if any disputes are generated in the system under that purchase order, that will be captured on this comparison table, and delay will also be calculated. The dispute section is dynamic. At the end of the table, the bank employee can see the following details: the pre-planned documents along with the actual uploaded documents with date, a feedback module, inventory and warehouse management. Our system also offers the customer to add his warehouse details in the system. After the data is in the system, every time the customer makes a purchase order or invoice, he has to mention which warehouse is to be used for storing goods. According to the warehouse details added, our system automatically generates an inventory for every purchase order, goods bought, and invoice, goods sold. Also, the system provides a pictorial view of the amount of goods used or damaged or remaining in a particular warehouse according to the inventory details. The entire inventory records will be animated and shown to the customer. I thank you for giving me a patient hearing. By purchasing this product, you will not only benefit immensely, but also a part of the proceeds will go towards saving the tiger, which is today endangered by poaching and loss of habitat. If you need any clarifications or have any questions, please feel free to contact us at your convenience at the numbers or email as given below. Thank you and look forward to hearing from you.